Every year on the last day of May, we fire up the grills, we enjoy a long weekend, and we see all the flags in the cemeteries. And we call it Memorial Day. But if you look closely at the oldest graves in your town, you'll find a little secret. Now, long before it was a federal holiday, it was the grassroots movement, started by people who refused to let their family stories die. So this Morbid Monday looks a little bit different, but we are still going to deep dive into history, of course, because you know how I love history. And welcome back to Jody Genealogy. Today we're looking past parades and the mattress sales and all the good stuff that's usually on sale for Memorial Day. We're going to uncover that deeply personal, messy, of course, and beautiful history of Memorial Day. Now, as genealogists, we don't just look at the names and the dates on pages. We look for heartbeats, the special moments in time, the stories. And the history of this day is entirely built on everyday families, just like yours. And everyday families trying to heal from the scars of war. This is the history of Memorial Day. In this video, we're tracing Memorial Day back to its unexpected roots. Plus, I'm going to share specific military record collections you can search for today to find those heroes hidden within your family tree. So I'm going to show you the secrets that I know where to look to find information to try to help you find your family history. To understand Memorial Day, we have to go back, all the way back to 1865. And in the 1860s is when the Civil War was hitting strong. So in 1865, the Civil War had pretty much ended. People were starting to go home, but starting to go home sometimes even took a year. So at this stage, the people that were left still alive were trying to get back to their homelands, to their farms, to the people they loved. And it left a staggering 622,000 soldiers dead that we know of. Nearly every family in America was mourning. In Charleston, South Carolina, it's a beautiful place, but there's a lot of really sad history there. And a group of formerly enslaved people did something extraordinary. Now, on May 1st of 1865, they gathered at the former Union prisoner of war camp. They gave those fallen soldiers a proper burial. Oh my goodness, how sad. But also how wonderful. They built a fence around that site, and they covered the graves with fresh spring flowers. Many historians consider this day the very first Memorial Day. 3 years later, General John A. Logan made it official. He proclaimed on May 30th as Decoration Day, a specific day to decorate the graves of those who had died in defense for our country. But why on May 30th? Because May 30th, he knew that in late May, flowers all across America would be blooming. Across the entire nation, giving every family the chance to participate in Decoration Day. Now, for decades, Decoration Day only honored those lost in the Civil War. But when it came to the 20th century, World War I shook the globe. And then it quickly followed by World War II. Suddenly, a new generation of families were grieving, and the holiday evolved. It became known then as Memorial Day. It was a time to honor American service members lost in conflicts. Then moving along to the 70s, and finally in 1971, the Uniform Monday Holiday Act went into effect, moving the holiday to the last Monday in May and turning it to the federal 3-day weekend as we know of today. But here is where our job as genealogists come in. The government creates the holidays, but the families are the ones that preserve the memories, the stories, and the legacies. Behind every flag planted in the cemetery this weekend is a mother who wept, a father whose son didn't come home, and a sibling that remembers playing outside with their loved ones. And it's a lineage that will change forever. So if you want to honor the veterans in your family tree this weekend, stop by the cemeteries, stop guessing, and start searching, because this is where it gets fun. Now here are 3 quick places to look. Number 1 is the U.S. National Cemetery Interment Control Forms. These records show exactly where and when veterans were buried in the national cemeteries. And number 2 is the Civil War pension files. Now these are gold mines. They contain a lot of information. They contain eyewitness accounts, marriage certificates, and letters from the soldiers themselves. And number 3 is Fold 3. Now you can find that on Fold 3, which is usually free this weekend, or you can get it from Ancestry. Now this is a premier database for military records. So usually on Memorial Day weekend, they do have that opened up to the public for free, which is really nice. Go take a look. It'll be fun. So this Memorial Day, take 1 minute of remembrance, but then take a few minutes to write down a story. Or you could upload a photo to Family Search, which is absolutely free to do your family's researching. It's a wonderful tool. Or you could do it at Ancestry. Another thing you could do to celebrate today is take a walk with an older relative. They have so many great memories and stories. Keep their memories alive. Pass these memories down to the next generations. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm Jody Genealogy. I love history and I love genealogy and I love sharing it with others. It's so much fun for me. And make sure that you leave a comment below. So who is the veteran that you are remembering today? For me, it's going to be Arthur Post. He was an amazing, and I'm actually looking at him, his picture is right there on my mantelpiece. And he was a wonderful, kind man. Just wonderful. And he served in World War II, and I had the honor to call him my grandfather. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye, everybody.
Sun on my face, dust on my boots. Open that gate, I'm walking with you. Ain't much I need, just this good day. A little grace, and your handmade ways. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, you made a way. I can breathe, I can sing. Thank you, Lord, for everything. Thank you, Lord. Creek runs slow, cornrows sway, blue sky wide, I call that praise. There ain't much I need, just this good day. A little grace, and your handmade ways. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, you made a way. I can breathe, I can sing. Thank you, Lord, for everything. Thank you, easy heart, open road, your mercy shines wherever I go. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord.